Baby, we've got the goss that you want. We've got the goss that you need.
This episode is jam-packed with tricks and gossip and tea.
We've got updates on TV awards, monkeypox chats, and new images from space.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it's National I Love Horses Day.
And we've got a double tip spot with two of our friends.
Yes, Kit Williamson is on the pod to discuss his new series, Unconventional.
And Honey Mahogany is joining us as well to talk about her campaign to become District 6 Supervisor in San Francisco.
And the goss wouldn't be hot if it weren't for all your wild and wacky messages and photos of your buttholes and tricks and oh my.
There's that too.
Get in, loser. We're going potting.
It's time for another scalding episode of Hot Goss. M.
Oh.
M. Mom! Excuse me, did you say you were out of sugar-free vanilla? Oh my god.
Excuse me, I asked for 2 pumps and you clearly have at least 5 or 6 in that face.
I am going on Very Delta and I am going to let them have it. We want to welcome you back for another steaming,
vibrant,
schooling serving of Hot
Goss.
This, of course, is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive into the DMs. Mm-hmm. So let's get into some hot goss.
That's hot goss.
What is happening? What is the hot jams? What's everybody listening to?
Is Lola back from her suck mission?
Lola is back. Did you suck all the Santas?
I did not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Well, there's still time.
She's working on it.
The girls are summering. They're taking their summers on the continent. They're taking their summers in the woods. They're
transcontinental, transatlantic.
It's summertime when some of the time we're doing drag, some of the time we're not. But
some are diamonds and some are not.
My summer diamonds. Yep.
These are my summer diamonds.
What's that from? I just saw that on something. Some are diamonds, some are not.
I think it's Madam. I think that's where it originally comes from.
Okay, cool.
I think. But
Damn.
Raja did it as Madam, and James Mansfield also said it on her original season, and RuPaul was not pleased at that time.
She's like, you could do some hair for me soon in like 10 years, but until then, I'm going to act like I don't know your name, bitch.
If you could do some Brady Bunch wigs, that would be great, doll.
I have been watching some summer programming that's new on the docket. The Very Delta.
Oh, yes. Very Delta. Very
Baby.
Delta. Ooh, Very Delta.
Are you a lady like me? Introspective, beautiful. Oh, are you intellectual like me? Beguiled by a bargain?
Beguiled by a bargain.
Oh, like me? Are you serving the community like me? Well, if you are, then you must be Very Delta.
Very Delta. Ooh, yes.
Hi there, I'm Delta Work.
I am beguiled by a bargain.
I am beguiled by a bargain too. Baby.
She looks so great in that sequence. So not only do you get to listen to Very Delta, but you also get to watch it. And just looking at Delta work is really, that is her serving the community.
I don't think it's a sequence. I think it's a cotton. But yes, the first episode with Samantha Hale is out. I was glued to the 12-minute monologue at the opening because she literally, there was not one point where I was like lulled. Everything was like I was pointing at the radio. I was like, I was like, Rhea, right?
Oh, go off, mama. Yes.
Yeah, because Ray and I were in the car on the way to Palm Springs, and we were just agreeing to everything, and it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
I was very much here for it. So go check it out. It's wonderful. We missed our Diamond Crown Queen Raja, but Very Delta is some wonderful summer programming.
Very nice. And, Delta work belongs behind a desk with a microphone, just hosting and holding court. Like, it really just makes sense. And I'm really happy for her. And it's top-notch programming from the mom executives, whoever they may be.
Top-notch programming from Verse Bottom executives. I think
speaking of top-notch.
This could be eligible for an Emmy very soon, I think.
Very Delta.
Very Delta. Very Emmy.
Very Emmy.
I mean, she already has one.
Very Emmy Rossum.
Why is that Emmy not on the desk, front and center?
I've asked her to bring it.
She said no.
She was like, no. I said, put that Emmy on the desk. She was like, should I put my MTV Video Award as well?
Yes.
Yes.
She should put everything on the fucking desk. She is our most awarded fucking mom jewel of the crown. Crown of the jewel? Crown jewel.
She's my crown jewel,
Crown jewel,
queen.
Long Beach.
Follow me, follow me.
Yes.
Okay, to my pretty podcast. We have to talk to you about the Emmy season because it is Emmy season, and our favorite show, RuPaul's Drag Race, the franchise, has been nominated for 11 Emmys. You better work, mother. Good for her.
Yeah. There's also a Bella nominated for an Emmy again this year.
Who?
My aunt, she got nominated for directing Miss Pat, which is on BET Plus. It's my favorite new show. They just did a wonderful episode about one of Miss Pat's kids having a friend who's non-binary, and the friend's mother doesn't really understand, and they're trying to get Miss Pat to understand, who's this comedian who's been to jail, and she's done everything in her life, and they're using her life story kind of like Tim Allen with Tool Time. As a basis for a series, and my aunt's one of the directors. And there was a moment where Miss Pat is yelling at this Republican lady who doesn't understand her non-binary child. She's like, I don't care if your child is Neutrogena. And then they're like, gender neutral. And then she's like, that too. She got the word wrong, and it was the funniest thing ever. And I sent it to everybody. I sent it to Calpurnia, all my friends. It's a great show, and good luck to my aunt. Go get your third Emmy. We love you. And we also love RuPaul's Drag Race. They're nominated for Outstanding Competition Programming, Outstanding Best Host for a Reality or Competition Program.
You know she is.
And yeah, lots of other things, right? Is Zaldi nominated again?
So many nominations. I can't
Too many
even
to
name
list.
them all. I can't even name them all. But you know what I can name? Today is July 15th, which is National I Love Horses Day.
I didn't even get you a card.
I've been getting piles of fan mail, cards, bridles, saddlebags.
I know a doctor who could help you with those piles.
Bags of oats have just been arriving at my dressing room trailer all day.
Now, do you do quick oats or overnight oats? Do you soak those oats?
I do ancient grains.
And then do you feel the oats?
And rolled oats. Because, honey, she's rolled oats.
You're the throat oat.
I'm the oat goat.
Well, happy day to you all. I hope.
I love Horses Day.
I
do
hope
love
nobody
horses.
gets behind you.
I do love yes, I will kick. Horses have beautiful legs, and these legs are ready to kick.
They've been kicking flour, baby.
They look like they've been kicking flour.
Also, speaking of animals, monkeypox.
Oh, God.
This is really happening out there. There are cases growing.
God.
Vaccines are being distributed slowly and kind of clunkily. But as queer people, we have to advocate for our own health. So pay attention to this real quick, especially if you're having if you're raw dogging or raw horsing.
Yes, it's very good to be aware of this because it is on the rise. So you can find your local queer health center, see what information they have and resources in your area. In LA, the LGBT Center did a virtual town hall this week about monkeypox and how it's affecting the community. If you're looking for some infotainment about this topic, Big Dipper and Meatball recently did an episode of Sloppy Seconds called The Curious Case of Monkeypox, where they interviewed someone who has monkeypox and a medical professional, and they talk about sort of what's going on. Have you got the vaccine yet?
I haven't. I don't know where to get it, but I guess I'll listen to Sloppy Seconds and find out this week, because infotainment is one of my favorite kinds of ways of processing data.
Is it sexually transmitted?
It
Only if you're
can be,
doing
but
it
not
right.
exclusively.
Oh.
You can get it just from like close contact or work.
Yeah.
Can you get it from an actual monkey, though?
No.
So
we can still go to zoos?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to see any monkey business. This is a serious thing, and I've heard it's extremely painful and very unpleasant and not fun to have. And so
wait. Are we talking about Mimi's drag show or?
Is it a thing where like everyone should get vaccinated? Are we like aiming for that to just like knock it out?
All the information is really developing right now. Like vaccines are invitation only based on contact tracing. They're like contacting individuals who are identified at like being at a party or being at an event. Yeah. And so there is no sort of large scale plan right now. But I think if you're high risk, it's obviously worth seeking out a vaccine. But they're rolling out tiny numbers of vaccine. Like they only sent 4 to Ohio. 4.
I mean,
4.
I get it. Monkeys,
yeah, knock it out.
Monkeys are high in trees, and Ohio is more flat. So
flatlands.
There's other things going on in the world too.
And out of this world,
girl. The cosmos has held open her vabussy and shown us new holes. On Tuesday, the James Webb Space Telescope, which is the most powerful space observatory yet built, offered a spectacular slideshow of our previously invisible cosmos. Ancient galaxies carpeting the sky like jewels on a black velvet, fledgling stars shining out from deep within a cumulus cloud of interstellar dust, mother dust, hints of water vapor in the atmosphere of a remote exoplanet. What's an exoplanet? Is that a planet that's far the fuck away? I have
no idea.
This is from the New York Times. This is very hoity-toity.
Well, I get my entertainment in other places and my infotainment, and I've been watching Tom Swift, which is this show on the CW that has a bunch of non-binary characters, LGBT characters. It's a good show about the Nancy Drew Tom Swift character, and he's like this gajillionaire who's going into space with his dad, and they talk about like how small we are in the world and cosmos, and there's space pictures, and this is kind of the same thing. This looks like a high-resolution picture of a paillette that has a Long Island iced tea spilled on it.
Oh.
It's beautiful, though. Like, there's these stars and, like, cloudy sparkle dust. It looks like the bottom of a makeup bag, kind of.
It's really, really gorgeous. It looks like they used Suckless face and body in the sky because it's very sparkly, very shiny, and really beautiful.
All the new colors, jacaranda.
So God must have subscribed and...
God must have spent a little more time on the Suckless and Body website and gotten 7 for $6 because we're running deals, baby.
Yeah. These are beautiful photos, and it's a reminder of how beautiful the universe is and how small we are.
Tiny little specks of dust floating on a rock.
Is outer space comfortable?
I bet we are basically like the world. I feel like is like a rock on the ground that somebody's waiting to kick. Like something's gonna happen. We can't be the only ones.
Oh, it's mid-kick. It's been kicked. It's being kicked currently.
Girl, we keep kicking it. And if
kick
you
rocks,
we literally are a rock.
Kick rocks,
I don't smoke them anymore, but I'll kick them. We can
Need help packing, Queen?
If you want to do some kicking around, you can kick your legs up to this rainbow spotlight, baby.
Kick your legs up. Kick your heels up. Lift your dress up and do some fancy footwork to this rainbow spotlight.
This summer was wonderful because I got to work with Chanel multiple times, and she is a legend. She is fun. She has a good time.
She is beautiful.
Thank you.
And I feel like I've told her that, and I'm sorry if I haven't.
I nominate myself to go home. You do the rainbow spotlight.
I don't want to be here. Anytime she leaves anywhere, she should just exit saying that.
I don't want to be here.
This rainbow spotlight is called Summer Nights by GOSS, featuring a friend of the pod and friend of mine, Freddie. Let's take a listen.
Yes, Freddie, East Bay Vicious. Hello.
Yes, Freddiana.
Hello.
Summer nights, want you on my body, baby, let's get high. Do it how you wanna, maybe fuck all night. You know that drive me crazy, yeah, you drive me crazy, and I like that. Eyes in the back of my head, leading you back to my bed. Boy, you ain't gonna forget, ain't gonna forget. Loving you, pulling me in, going on 7 a.m. And now we ain't gonna forget. You've been waiting for a minute. Now you finally got me pressed against your body. Dripping water like a sauna. It's going down, going down, going down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. First throw your clothes off to the side. Leave your curtains open wide. We ain't got nothing to hide. Then you throw me on the bed. Drip, 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 you're dripping wet. But the neighbors won't forget tonight. It's getting late. Take me for a ride, I wanna get away. Pull up in my spot and boy, don't make me wait. You know what, I drive me crazy. Yeah, you drive me crazy.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures. All right, divas.
No smoking in the dressing room. Do it in the Sally Hansen bathroom.
This is the last smoking dressing room in the tri-state area, and I am not giving it up. We are smoking in here. I don't care what Donnie said. Fuck you, Tony! Fuck you!
It's the tri-state area because you're trying it, and we have stated multiple times you need to stop smoking near the sequins. We can't wash them, and we don't have the Febreze, girl. And our tip spot's coming up, and she has asthma. It's this girl named Whit Williamson or something. I don't know. Look, she apparently has an Emmy. She's a writer, an actor, a director, creator of a smash hit series called East Siders, West Enders sequel, and let's bring them to the stage. You have her music. Do you have her music? Play. Start her track.
Oh my God, it's on a CD. Oh, dust it off. Rub it first.
Blow
rub
in
it
the
on your shirt.
cartridge. Blow in it.
Rub it on your shirt, please. She's playing it from her phone. Okay. There's an ad on YouTube. Okay. Please welcome our very special tip spot today, the incredible, the intrepid, Kit Williamson.
Hey, I love the word intrepid. It makes me feel like I'm a lady reporter in the 1960s.
Very intrepid.
Very intrepid. Where are you coming to us from? Are you in the desert right now?
I am full-time desert rat. I'm in Joshua Tree these days.
Oh,
I've heard it's really cool out there. Is it the vibe?
It's an incredible place to do drugs.
Oh.
I knew we were friends for a reason.
I said what I said.
The place is actually super duper incredible. I think people can experience it for themselves if they are on Airbnb, right?
Not just yet. We're still here full time. Hopefully, we'll be back in LA more in the fall, and then we might be renting out our place on the Airbnbs, following your great example in Palm Springs.
Okay, it's an amazing place. We filmed some scenes for Unconventional, which is your new series premiering at Outfest this July.
July 21st at the Ford Amphitheater in Los Angeles at 8 p.m. We got Willam. We got Kathy Griffin. We've got appearances from the entire core cast, and Willam is so fucking amazing in this show. I cannot wait for everybody to see just how insane your character is.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the boots again that I'm wearing in that scene in the bar that Todrick has lost and not replaced yet.
Oh no, not the boots.
He's trying his best.
Oh,
I've talked about these boots multiple times. I'm very anxious to see this pair of boots again.
Because I feel like every time I take you to the desert to film something in the middle of the summer, like the shoes that you're wearing are cursed because Raja's shoes that you wore in East Siders in the Palm Springs episode melted on set.
They did. They melted, and
oh my God,
we filmed at a wind farm in 115-degree heat, and it's shocking that the mics kept picking up wind.
Can you imagine the sound had issues? Nobody anticipated that.
Under a windmill. How crazy. And there was a period when Kit and I didn't speak because as I left set, I said, don't speak to me for 2 months.
Yes.
And he didn't. He kept that window firmly sealed. And then now we're friends and it's great. And 2 years.
I set a Google alert.
2 months.
Talk
exactly.
to Willam again.
Yeah.
Girl, he said, just take off your wig for this scene and your lashes, and then we'll keep doing that. I said, oh, yeah, we will.
But what ended up happening was your lash came unbonded and just sort of like was fluttering, Gia gunning in the wind. And I remember Steven improvised, "You look like the eyes of Tammy Faye," and it was the most beautiful moment I've ever captured on film.
Girl, I got an Emmy nomination because of you, which I will forever credit to you and your writing and making me do this and everything. And I loved it. And Kit has always been on the lookout for drag queens and other queer performers because he got us all an Emmy nomination for makeup too, because we all did our own faces and we were all main characters.
That.
It's like, way to look out for the little people on the set. Kit has always been about that. He's given so many people opportunities. This new show has like so many wonderful people that you kind of know that are like stepping into main lead roles, because this series is all about, you tell us what it's about, but I didn't read the whole thing, but I was there for a lot of it.
So it's a dark comedy about two eccentric queer siblings trying to start an unconventional family in the California desert. The lesbians live in Joshua Tree. The gay guys live in Palm Springs. And my character will be the sperm donor to his sister's girlfriend. But both of their lives and relationships are just totally falling apart. And they have to figure out if they're going to go through with this as they kind of step into their 30s with fear and trepidation.
And no Moschino boots.
And no Moschino boots. Willam plays my character's best friend and boss, who is a drag queen, fortune teller, and drug dealer named Priscilla Sybin.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that great? Good
that's
name.
Good.
Yeah,
like
good name.
Psilocybin mushrooms.
I stole it from my friend Chase. Credit Chase Compton.
I live. So you filmed Unconventional over like what, a 2-year process, and it was during Pandemica. How was that?
Girl. Wait. No, Kit likes to film during the summer in the desert. That's
What
his
is my
team.
fault?
This was the
It
second
happened
show I've
to
done
me.
with your ass, where I've been in drag in July in Palm Springs.
And both times it was not my fault. The first time is because Stephen Guarino kept booking pilots. I was very happy for him, and obviously we couldn't shoot while he was shooting something else.
Right.
And then with this one, we actually fell prey to a COVID shutdown. This was in the early days of the Pandemica, when Miss Pandemia was not as easy to bounce back from on a film set. So it was a multi-month hiatus as we sort of like grappled with what it meant for an independent film production, especially because both series have been completely and totally independent. That's, why we're allowed to be as queer as we are, as unapologetic as we are, and why we're allowed to cast gay people in gay roles.
Can you imagine? What a novel, what an intrepid idea.
I'm doing a report on it. If you give me a quote, I'm going to April O'Neil all over this situation.
I love April O'Neil.
I love April. I want to be Shredder. So you've worked for larger studio systems and writing and developing shows. What's the difference between making shows like Unconventional and East Siders, which you've won an Emmy for? And would you rather work for bigger studios or make your own work? How does that balance? Is it like one for the bank, one for the arts? How do you do that?
It's definitely like a Venn diagram I hope will someday become a circle, where you have the freedom and autonomy to cast who you want, to tell stories that are authentic and not answer to a bunch of development executives that maybe don't necessarily understand the community that you're telling a story about, versus, paying your mortgage. But I've had incredible experiences too working in that arena, and I'm just hoping that they'll become more and more the same experience as my career goes on.
Damn.
Work. Well, we'll see you at Outfest, July 21st at the Ford Amphitheater. Everybody can get their tickets at outfestla2022.eventive.org. Is that right, Tiffany?
Or you could go to tinyurl.com/unconventional RSVP, because I thought that website was crazy. Also, if anybody wants a discount code, don't tell anybody except everybody. But OLA22 Make Film is the discount code. And the show's opening up with Willam, and Kathy Griffin is making an appearance as mistress of ceremonies. And we've got the full incredible cast doing a talk back afterwards. This cast is incredible. They're incredibly queer, and I'm so lucky to work with all of you.
Ashley, James Bland, Audrey Peoples. There's so many wonderful people.
And of course, Dana Wheeler Nicholson from Friday Night Lights, who I have loved just like desperately for decades.
Yeah, I can't
wait Tuck Watkins. Tuck Watkins is going to be in the cast as well and attending.
I'll be untucked Watkins by the end, honey. So many stars and luminaries fall from the sky.
If you're not watching Untucked Watkins, you're only getting half the story.
Honey, he needs OnlyFans, baby. Let me tell you that. Thank you so much for stopping by for the Tip Spot Kit. We'll give you some drink tickets at the bar and
the Kit Spot.
The Kit Spot.
It's so nice to see y'all. Thank you for having me. I'll see you next week.
See you at the
Alaska, we didn't even talk about it. You've got a screening at Outfest Under the Stars the next day.
I know. On July 22nd, we're doing God Save the Queens. And we're going to be like doing a little performance and then watching the movie. And I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, a little cock-a-da-caw.
A little cock-a-da-caw.
Cackety, cackety, cat, cat, cat.
Whack-a-da, whack-a-da, cack-a-da, cack-a-da. Thank you for stopping by, Kit. We appreciate
Thank you for having me. I can't wait to see your movie, and I'll see y'all next week.
Bye. See you next week. Say hi to John for us.
Yeah, will do. Take care.
Bye. God, we double booked Tip Spots this week. Oh my God, this industry. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
2 Tip Spots. What a blessing.
2 Tip Spots in one night. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Oh my God.
Well, girl, you had the sweetest pie. Well, now we're going to get some of the sweetest wood you've ever tasted, honey. It's San Francisco's shining star. She is a respectable member of society. A season 5 sister.
Yes.
Her name is Honey Mahogany.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Respectable.
You are, girl.
Absolutely.
You're the most respectable out of all of us. You and Nina West, honey.
Yes, reading to the children. Actually, didn't Tammy Brown start that?
She walked children in nature.
She didn't read.
So, I mean, that. It's so good to see you. I'm really excited for all the work that you're doing in San Francisco. So you are currently running for District 6 Supervisor in San Francisco.
Yes. And you were in District 6 the last time I saw you because you were doing your book release at the Commonwealth Club.
Oh, I was in your district.
You were.
So
Deep
what
inside.
is? Listen, I have no knowledge of things politic. Okay, but just break it down for us. What is a district supervisor? What is that? What is it? What is that?
Is that what Harvey Milk was?
Yes.
A word.
That is what Harvey Milk was. So every municipality is different and every state works differently. But just in general, in California, we have like city council members that represent your city. And then each city is in a county, right?
Yes.
And then the county is divided up into supervisorial districts. So those people oversee usually many cities or several cities and sort of govern sort of like the county resources and things like that and budgets and all that stuff. And here in San Francisco, we are a little bit of a unicorn again, because we are a city and county in one. So we only have one city, one county. And so the Board of Supervisors here is actually sort of like double your pleasure, double the power, because we have both the power of a city council member and the power of a supervisor put into one. And I think the fact that it is this sort of weird hodgepodge of like duties and things is part of the reason why I think San Francisco has been historically such a political powerhouse. Like, I mean, even right now, like in federal government, we have like Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein, Kamala Harris, like they're all women from San Francisco. And so, we're very proud of that.
So true.
You guys had Gavin Newsom come out there. He was the mayor, and now he's like making insulin for our state, doing something that all the states should have done a while ago. San Fran is like, I feel like that's where all the good political stuff starts.
Yeah.
And
It's
can
funny.
actually happen because there's so many queer people there and so many minorities that are, looking towards the future.
Absolutely. I mean, we had Healthy SF, which was basically like healthcare for everybody way before there was Obamacare or anything like that. So we, a lot of really progressive policies have started in San Francisco and then spread to the rest of the country. And so we need to, I want to make sure we continue to do that here in the city because, I think we have been facing a really dark time since the pandemic. I mean, we've actually had 2 really big recalls in our city, which happened this last year, the recall of our DA, Chesa Boudin, and also the recall of our 3 school board members. And it's crazy because we haven't had a recall actually make it to the ballot in like 50 years. And all of a sudden now we've had 2. And I just, I don't want to take away any of the concerns that the people had that recalled these, politicians. Like I think there were real concerns coming out of the pandemic and how things were handled. But at the same time, what we also saw was that there was a very strong investment from Republicans, right, who invested highly in some of these races. And again, not that there weren't real issues being discussed, but the fact that, we are being, I think that the right wing is doing this sort of across the country. And I feel like they think if they can do it in San Francisco, they can do it anywhere. And so we really need to make sure that we are putting forward, really strong progressive candidates and, fighting back against mistruths and making sure that people are heard, but also that we, continue to be a place that is welcoming and a refuge and, that does the right thing.
I have a question. Has the RuPaul's Drag Race family offered to amplify your profile on this and told people how to vote for you and where to vote for you? Because you're honestly one of the girls that's making the most change in the world from the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is very kind of you to say.
And I would want to back your horse. They had Nancy Pelosi on, so like, how can we back your horse? Are they helping you? And if they're not, can we shame them into helping you more? What can we do? Because
we are good at shaming them into doing stuff.
We got the girls their Coach bags. We can get you an election, honey.
We did.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, I didn't get a Coach bag, so where's mine?
Oh,
honey, it's Coach. You didn't really want it anyway.
It starts.
No,
we'll get you some Fendace.
Okay. No, some of the girls have been super supportive. I know, Alaska and Jinx and many other folks who were on my season. I actually, reached out to a couple girls and they reposted and some of them even donated and maxed out. Like, thank you so much, Alaska. That was very, very sweet of you. And so the girls have been supportive, but everyone's sort of busy with their own little thing, right? So I get it. It's like one of those things where they might not even know that this is going on because their whole, their social media feeds are like all about, whatever they're interested in. And so if they're not following me or, I'm not in contact with them, they may not know. I will say, RuPaul's Drag Race as the franchise has not done much, to amplify my message. And maybe that's a conscious choice on their part. Maybe they don't want to be, overly political. But it would be nice if they would support, one of their girls.
It would be really nice. I hope they listen. I hope everybody that listens to this in that building across the street is listening and somebody runs it up the chain to fucking support you because you're actually making change happen. How long have you been the chair of San Francisco?
Yeah, so I am
still in that position. And
yes.
Is it a cute chair? Is there a slipcover?
It's not a cute chair, but it is really, I think it's important. It's an important chair. It's a sturdy chair, but maybe not a cute one.
See that chair? I put it there.
I'm just going to sit down on it.
Yeah, that's from House of Love.
I am chair of the San Francisco Democratic Party. I've been chair for about almost 2 years now. I've been on the body for the last 6 years, I think.
And where is the body?
She's all over here, baby. She's on the running for office diet. So yeah, I mean, it's been great. I think it is really challenging though, because I have to both fundraise for the San Francisco Democratic Party right now, and then also fundraise for my campaign. And you know, I've been doing this work. I know how to do it, but it's a lot of responsibility. And so it's been great to see that, you know, I've had certain people in the Democratic Party step up to help me, and you know, we have a great executive director, and so that's all good and well, but we've really been leading the charge in terms of making sure that we are getting out there and phone banking and trying to flip as many of these seats from red to blue, because we are seeing what's happening in our federal government right now. Like, things are being stopped, you know, in the House because two Democrats, you know, refuse to get on board with, you know, the packages that we're trying to pass. And that to me is like, okay, unacceptable. Let's vote them out. Let's get new people in. Yeah, right? We need more of a majority. And I think, you know, people get really frustrated because they're like, well, we voted for Democrats. We did this. Why aren't you guys doing anything? And it's like, unfortunately, we didn't do enough. So we need to keep fighting.
Well, I think that we would love to endorse your fight a little bit more. We do fundraisers at Race Chaser and Mom where we play dumb games and people come in and watch them. We've done them for the girls, for trans housing, for BLM and everything. And we would love to do one for you and just like find a way to raise you money and get you some money for this, because what you're doing is like, you know, the most respectable thing that you could do. You're trying to make change for other people and not like quarters and dimes. You're making real change, girl.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you. I definitely would love to do a fundraiser with you guys. It's, you know, the way that my race works is that we can only accept really money from individuals.
Okay.
So like we are doing fundraisers and house parties where basically people host, and then there's sort of an understanding that, okay, if you're a host, you're going to invite your folks, and then those folks are going to donate directly into my campaign. And you know, the maximum donation into my campaign is, you know, it's not that much. It's just $500. So, you know, I know that's not a lot. It's a lot for some people, but for some people, you know, who got a coin, it's like, okay, I'll give you 500. And so, you know, we just basically ask people to donate and collect that money from the door. And, you know, I've got to raise, I intend to raise about $500,000 for this race, which is a lot. I'm on my way there, but I'm not quite there yet. I still have a couple hundred to raise, a couple 100,000 to be, you know, to clarify. So if, you know, and you folks don't have to wait for a fundraiser either. Like, they can go straight to my website, honeymahogany.com, and click donate. And if they can do the maximum donation of $500, that would be incredible.
Yeah, we will figure out a way to make something happen for you, because we have to. We should.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for doing, you know, for doing all the good work and the really important work that needs to be done in this world, in this broken world of politics. It's really hopeful to have someone like you in there fighting for us. So thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question. What has more rules, politics or All-Star 7? and will we ever see you on the show again ruling from the chair? Bring the chair with you. This is the chair of San Francisco Democratic Party, and I will sit in it and upon it.
I'll remain seated on it.
I've been saying, I'm like, the only way that I would go back to Drag Race is as a judge at this point. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, I am in such a different place in my life and doing such different things. And I'm still performing occasionally. And I have this band, Commando, this new metal band.
Oh,
we're actually going to be, we played South by Southwest, and we just played the Independent in SF. And we are going to be playing Outfest with Big Frida this weekend on Sunday in LA. So I'll be down there.
Oh my God, I have to go.
Yes, let me know. Oh my God, they would love to have you, I'm sure. We'll text about it.
Yeah, girl, anything at Big Frida. I will sissy bounce my way there. Honey. And for my sister, honey. Yes. Okay, so we're going to put your website up, honeymahogany.com, on our Instagram, so everybody can go and donate.
And when is the election, and who can vote for you?
So, the election is November 8th, so it's coming up pretty fast. So, so people in San Francisco, if you live in Soma, also Showroom Square or Treasure Island, you can vote. And Soma is kind of a big neighborhood. It's like Soma, Rincon Hill, South Beach, East Cut, like Mission Bay, all these little neighborhoods in Soma. All of y'all can vote for me. Right now, I will just say about my race, like, I am going up against a couple other people, but, you know, the front runners are myself and also the mayor's appointee, the person she appointed. Maybe I should probably tell you a little bit bit about like why I'm running and why you should vote for me.
Yes, please. We would love to hear it.
So basically, I grew up here in San Francisco. My family came here as refugees from Ethiopia, immigrants, not speaking English. But, I grew up here in these streets, and I kind of never left. I worked as a social worker here in San Francisco in the district that I'm running in for almost 20 years. I worked specifically with homeless and at-risk youth, with people who were addicted to drugs, helping them get off the streets and into care. So I'm very familiar with San Francisco's, top issues being like homelessness and housing. Again, as a social worker, I worked in mental health issues all across the Bay Area. I'm a small business owner in the district. I'm one of the co-owners of the Stud. So I know what small businesses have to go through in this neighborhood specifically in terms of dealing with the conditions of the streets. And then also in terms of dealing with the crazy bureaucracy and all the fees and things that we have to deal with through the city. And then in addition to all that, I worked for the last 4 years as chief of staff for the previous Supervisor Matt Haney, who has now gone on to the state assembly and who has endorsed me as, the right candidate for the job. I worked on housing issues, public safety. I think public safety is so important to our neighborhood in particular, and there's a way to do it right. I've been able to not only work with the community and community ambassadors and public and alternatives to policing, but also I have had to work with the police, and I know how to work with the police in order to make sure that we're doing public safety in a way that is equitable. So I think that people should vote for me, not because I would be making history as the first trans supervisor in San Francisco or trans elected official in San Francisco or the highest ranking Black trans person in the country, but people should vote for me because I'm the most qualified candidate for the job, bar none. The person who I'm running against, who was appointed by the mayor, he's a nice guy. I don't have, a lot of bad things to say about him, but, his previous job was working as the communications director for SFPD. So, he doesn't have legislative experience. He doesn't have experience working with the community in the district. He's not known in the district. And so, this was, unfortunately, I think a missed opportunity by our mayor to really bring people together around a candidate that everyone expected to be appointed because I have been doing this work for so long, for 20 years in this neighborhood. And it was a chance to make history.
Yeah, you should have been the shoo-in appointee.
Everyone was just sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm stupefied. You were the understudy for the guy that was doing the job. What an easy transition from. I don't understand why that didn't happen. But
well, listen,
let's fix
San Francisco, San Francisco politics is like a knife fight in a phone booth. It is very cutthroat and vicious. And I think ultimately, they wanted someone who was just going to be a yes man and do what they said. And they knew that I was going to be an independent voice, that I had already been doing the work and had my connections. I wasn't going to rely on the mayor's office to get things done. And so, that they didn't like that. And that's, that was their choice. But ultimately, I think that it was actually a boon because now I don't feel like I really owe them anything. I had extended my hand and been like, hey, let's work together on stuff. And I will continue to work with them because I think it's in the best interest of San Francisco. I'm rooting for San Francisco. That means that I'm rooting for the mayor. I'm rooting for all of us to succeed. I want to work across the aisle and bring folks together. It's clear to me that unfortunately some other people don't feel that way. But, I think when we win, we'll just have to win them over.
Yes, baby. And you were going to open your golden gates to everybody.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for having the time for us. And we look forward to working with you in every capacity possible to get you this win, honey. You deserve it. And we'll put all the information on our website. And you can also check out honeymahogany.com and donate.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, this cave is so damn dark.
Oh my gosh, it's so dark. My Wi-Fi is horrible. Let's just get to the fucking spelunking. This is the moment where we go spelunking deep inside the DMs. Please don't give out internet. Please don't fucking give out right now. God damn it. Will you read the letter? Because I'm going to get kicked off in literally 10 seconds. So just you read it.
Dearest darkness.
See you soon.
Dearest, darlingest Alaska, Willam, and Big Dipper. Hi, moms. I was listening to your most recent recap of Santa School for Girls episode of All Stars. While I was listening, I noticed you gals used the term turning. I've always been curious where this term comes from and its exact meaning. My friends and I first heard the term in Boys in the Band. Harold said to Michael, "I'm turning on and you're just turning." I quote it often with friends, but have been unable to find the true meaning of Christmas. I mean turning. Please help. The moms are the queen of references, so I figured you and your vast wisdom will know the meaning and help me answer this burning question I've had for years. Thank you all for the Race Chaser and the years of entertainment you provide. You are my podcast friends and bring so much love and light to my life. Bless Gaga and bless the gays. All my love, Tina Turning.
Forgotten the gays.
Ooh, Tina Turning put in a trick pic where I'm sure she'll be tricking very soon. There is a prodigious member.
Tina Turning has provided a turgid. I'm trying to think of another T word.
Turgid tchotchke?
Turgid tchotchke. That's Violet's cousin.
Definitely.
And conveniently, there's a TV on the floor right in front of this dick. So, I mean, it's really the best things in this world. Cock, legs, and
storage to the left.
television.
There's some storage.
A television. Is that a built-in?
I think
I love the features in these old houses.
Yes.
I love a lime green built-in cabinet. There's really no sense, I think, in like trying to decipher the etymology of drag language because so much of it is just plain absurdity.
So much of it contradicts itself, like the tea or what's the tea? Like the tea can be like, here's the tea, no shade, no tea. Like it's very contradictory, but also as long as there's a dick in it,
like,
we're
what's
fine.
Going on?
Turning for me is like when she puts on her wig and when she starts to feel it, ooh, she's turning into the woman. Or it's when you're like, or
like turning it,
or
like turning it out.
You're turning a turn and she's crossing over. I've heard people use it in that term too, like, oh, she's turning. Like the fruit is turned, like it's far past her ripe date. Like she's turning. I don't
use it that way. I think we use it as like, oh, she was turning, like she was turning it, like as a good thing. That which comes from Patti LaBelle, which comes from "Turn It Out," which I'm sure she didn't invent that, but she did do a song about it.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to
stay where you are and turn it out? Get on up, get on up. This next message comes from Crystal.
Oh, we love Crystal.
I love Crystal.
I love Crystal.
Hi, Willam. Hi, Willam, Alaska, Big Dip, and whatever twinks are in Alaska's house making noise this week.
Hey, Lola.
This week is Lola. Okay. All right, Crystal. Crystal, I'm gonna fucking smoke you, bitch. Long time, first time. Although I lie about it being my first time at least once a week. Oh, she's got jokes. She's a handful. Okay. I'm seeking advice. Recently, I started having a law school journey, and she's a lawyer. Okay. I have also first started to question my gender expression in the most serious way in my adult life. There are aspects of drag that I find very appealing. Most I've ever done was years ago for a drag culture course in undergrad where I performed Rent, Big Frida, for a graded finale. Was very white twink first time in drag. However, I am concerned of possible professional repercussions for deviating from cis heteronormative standards. I know y'all made full, successful careers and lives around gender and sexual debauchery. However, I'm curious what, if anything, you weighed against it, and if you've ever known performers who have had to balance a professional life with a more gender performative life. Attached for your viewing pleasure is a short clip of the performance reference above and images of my taint and member, excuse the decor, home for the summer. Sidebar, the last time I saw Willam was whilst in line to your show. You complimented my member through my shorts, and it's a moment I return to fondly still years later. With love, Crystal.
I love Crystal.
Wow. There was no video clip, by the way.
Well, Crystal, I see why I was so complimentary towards things They look above average.
We've got ass. We've got hole. We've
Spread.
got cock.
Honey,
She's got
it's-
long hair, too. Look at her long hair.
She's spreading it. It is a literal, like, I see some charcuterie, some cornichons in there. It's
She's
a lovely
got a pup
spread.
mask. What
Yeah,
does
clean
that
socks.
sign?
We
What
do
is
love
that
clean.
framed
The sign says throw
Is it
pillows
backwards?
and
Are
the
the
throw pillows are the stuffing, the STUFFED, the stuffed PN
BNP.
to something GR grown woman are the stuffed something to grown women.
animals
Throw-
of grown yeah,
Aw.
I'd
Are
like
the
to solve the
stuffed
puzzle.
animals-
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
yes.
Throw pillows are the stuffed animals of grown women.
We've got a winner. I love it. So funny. So
Honey, well,
cute.
I'm
And
looking
there's a
at his
pup
dirty
mask.
pillows. Let me tell you that.
There's a pup mask. To answer your question, we gave up being respectable members of society very, very early on in our lives
Very early on.
to become, to go down the rabbit hole of drag. But if you think of someone like Manila Luzon or someone like Jackie Cox, who had like a successful career in another field, but did drag for fun, and then drag sort of took over.
Honey
When drag
Mahogany.
takes over,
It will ruin lives.
But I don't know. I guess you have to decide if it's a battle that you want to fight, because a lot of people don't understand drag, and a lot of people judge drag until the checks start coming in. Hello, goodbye. Because people are like, oh, you do that horrible, that dreadful, trashy, drug-addled life of being a drag queen until you start getting some dollars or you get on Drag Race, and then people are like, I love you. Will you do my makeup?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Not
what I
wrong.
think.
I mean, the only thing drag has really hurt is my sex life, because people are like, "Oh no, you do that? Sorry."
Oh, it's like the fucking antidote to boners. It's like the absolute. It's like if you had a Cialis overdose, all you would have to do is like mention the word Drag Race, and the swelling will go down.
Mm-hmm. The next message comes from Auntie. Or Auntie? I don't know.
My auntie, daughter.
Hello, dollicious dolls that doll. I think it is Auntie. When Shay walked out in her underbelly knitted look, the name of the tribe sounded familiar. I couldn't wrap my head around it, but today it hit me as I was riding on a ferry home. Katie Heron's mom in Mean Girls owns a fertility vase from the underbelly tribe. It was hidden under the sink during the huge party when Katie got sick all over Aaron Samuels. I thought this would be valuable information. Put on a wig and suck it, love from Auntie.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you, Auntie.
That's so funny. But you love Ladysmith Black Mambazo. I love this connection. That is so funny and so fierce. And we love Shea Kulea as well. And I love that look.
Is it underbelly or underbelly? If you get underbelly, you might get something else. Do you want to read the next message from Patrick?
Yes, this comes from Patrick. Dear Big Dip Platypussingtons, alas carbonaro saucy pops, and Willam ring my bell end, and make it sing using your mouth, you naughty little sex pot. Wow. Good hello. I am a British homosexual hairy man carrying a question in my heart. But before we get into that, please look at my much more fascinating organ, in particular, my penis. See attached photo. Note the way it bisects a pair of delicious pendulous balls, which could be swinging delightfully in and out of your mouth, like Newton's cradle, as dear Isaac originally envisaged. Please spend time complimenting its contours, since it really is the shining jewel in an otherwise quite disappointing toilet of a personality. But enough of physics, gentlemen. Here is my question. Who you call it? A gentleman. Okay, my boyfriend of late has shared
Rough
a fantasy with me that he would like us to find a third, fourth, or possibly even fifth person to join us in the boudoir, and that he would like me to fuck each delegate to the occasion whilst he watches in the corner and silently masturbates. I am not sure how I feel about this. On the one testicle, the fantasy of it sounds quite hot. On the other testicle, aren't fantasies hot because they remain as fantasies? Isn't what is pleasurable that which remains always just out of reach, like my testicles that you cannot play with? What are your thoughts on this philosophical query? I'm worried the reality will be socially awkward. Also, what do the people who are not being fucked and also not masturbating do in these scenarios? Do they sit there flaccid and check Twitter until it's their turn, like in a supermarket queue? Many thanks to me for my question. And you are welcome to suckle on my ball bags whenever you next sojourn in London. Just put your ear to the wind and you'll hear them start to sing. With very best wishes, Patrick.
Oh, so she gonna whistle down the wind.
Whispers in the Willams. Great cock picture. Foreskin, because, UK. We live, we appreciate. And balls. Finally, some balls on this podcast. Y'all hate balls. Y'all are just ballophobic over here. Y'all really get down with that ballophobic life. No, you look great. You're very hairy. I love it. Okay.
I love it too. I would say, because I've been in this scenario with more players.
Oh, you have?
With more players than there are remote controllers. And I would say time it. You're going to want 15-minute increments with a 2-minute pillow on each end. You don't want everybody to arrive at once and dive right into the fondue.
It's not like a gangbang. It's like the pile of vaginas, the stack of vaginas.
He wants it like that?
Well, I don't know, but you could do it any which way. They could line up, sort of, and then you do wait your turn. But it's hot to be in the room with the things happening.
Yeah, have some porn going, definitely.
That would be helpful.
Also, make sure there's something other than overhead lighting.
Oh, mama, turn on the end lamps.
Don't turn on the fan lamp. Don't turn on the fan.
Do not do overhead lighting. How dare you?
Have some music on that's not like, I don't know. I mean, I love Kylie, but maybe something like, put on Janet Velvet Rope.
Deep house fuck music.
Yeah, no B Ames right now. It's not the Get On Up time.
This is a B Ames exclusive.
It's not.
Okay,
not
what
Get
about
On
the
Up,
other
it's
part
Dick
of the
On
question?
The other question, the philosophical query.
Do you think that pursuing a fantasy and making it a reality, it kind of ruins it? Is it better to keep it sort of out of reach?
Every fantasy that I've had, I've fulfilled. And I'm the better for it. I'm happy. I smile each day.
Right.
And when I want to think of something to jerk off to, I just go back in my mind instead of looking up something. I'm like, oh, I remember that.
And it sounds like even if it is awkward, I mean, sometimes, sexual things are a little awkward, but that's part of it, to approach it with a sense of humor and flexibility. But if it goes okay, then maybe you can have the goal of doing it again and learn from what worked and what didn't. Mm-hmm. And you can keep pursuing that with your partner, because all in all, it sounds like you have a great partner who wants to try fun stuff, and that's great. So lucky you.
Have a big thing of wet naps by the bed, because you don't want people transferring fluids into the fondue or the raclette.
And I think your partner should sit in the corner, but with a big floppy hat and large sunglasses and a trench coat, sort of in Dress to Kill, sort of a scary, kind of a weird, off-putting, burglar costume, and then furiously masturbate.
I want the Billy Porter hat that opens up the fringe. Please get that hat. Get that hat.
That the fridge opens up on mechanized. Trend alert. Mechanized headpieces.
Trend alert, Evie Oddly. We hope that you've enjoyed this episode. We certainly have. And we would like to make an announcement about not only listening to Mom, but watching with Mom. Because if you're enjoying Drag Race, but looking for friends to watch the episodes with in real time at home, well, why don't you just watch with Mom? That's way easier. Because every Friday at Twitch o'clock on Twitch TV/Mom Podcasts at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 2 moms or friends of the pod or just gay people or drag queens we know who live stream the current episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars and talk shit. It's a watch party, basically. And you don't even need to wear a watch because tan lines and summers.
And anyone can tune in and watch these live on Twitch, but only Mom Plus subscribers can watch them anytime on demand after the fact. So when you say, that's when you say when and you say where and you say how much. We've had great guests already. Meatball, Arise Wanzer, Big Dipper, Godoy, Marta Bichu, Darby Lynn Cartwright, Alexis P. Bevels, Bible Girl, Rubella Spreads. The list goes on.
So if you want to watch with Mom, you could check out our Twitch channel on Fridays at 2 p.m. or sign up for Mom Plus and watch anytime on demand with all these wonderful guests. And we would like to thank you so much for listening to Hot Goss, opening your eyes and your ears to us.
And a special thanks to our tip spots today, Kit Williamson and Honey Mahogany. Go on over at Kit Williamson and at Honey Mahogany and give them a follow.
And a shout out to all of our Mom Plus subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the paywall. A special hello to Greg U and Dylan T.
Dylan Turning. What's the T, Dylan T? Greg U, that's Drag U's cousin.
Greg U. It's a revelation.
Are you ready for Greg? Follow us on Instagram at Willam, at The Only Alaska 5000, at Race Chaser Pod, at Mom Podcasts. Do it.
Please stay safe out there and be vigilant as to what is happening to you. We will be back next week with another steaming, piping, scalding
serving of
Hot Goss.
Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.